Finally, the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. Let's get into it.
Now everybody scream enough respect to the X. Enough respect given.
Well, here we have it, people. Just a few hours ago, I was able to go and pick up my Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. Now, today was the release date. As far as I know, it was readily available at most retailers if you just walked in. Personally, I pre-ordered mine because with the pre-order, you get the book cover keyboard, and this normally goes for $349. So to pre-order the device, you get the keyboard for free. It seemed like a no-brainer to me. First things first, a quick unboxing of the tablet itself. The box is actually really thin, which is no surprise, being that, you know, in this day and age, nothing comes in the boxes but the device itself. So I highly doubt there's going to be any kind of power brick. You probably just get a power cord and some paperwork. Surprisingly, the Tab S7 FE did come with a power brick. So, you know, kudos to Samsung for assuming those who buy the much cheaper variant of their tablet may not be able to afford or want to go through the hassle of buying an entirely extra power brick. With the Tab S8 Ultra, I just assumed they figure if you're paying $1,200 for a tablet, to pay the extra whatever for the power brick won't really be an issue to you. But let's get into the box. Today I will be using my handy dandy Batman tool. It's a little key chain that, you know, has little screwdrivers on each end, bottle opener in the middle, and just all around handy little tool to have around. You never know when this thing will come in handy. Like now. Okay, that looks to be it. Let's see if we can flip this top over. Good. No need, slid right off. And here we have the Tab S8. We have a nice little tab here to help you take it out. And all its thin glory. Do you tear it? Not sure I want to tear it. Boom. Look at that. 14 plus inches of Super AMOLED display amazingness. And it's really thin. I mean, I know I saw this device before at the Samsung store, but being able to hold it on tethered to a desk without the case on it, you really see how surprisingly light and thin the device is. All right, let's see what else is in the box. I don't expect much, but, you know, do what you gotta do. Just to make sure we get all out the way. We have the S Pen. It's not the S Pen Pro that you can buy. I have my S Pen Pro here somewhere. So here's my S Pen Pro. Here's the S Pen for the Ultra. No, it would have been nice if they just included the S Pen Pro with the Ultra, being that you're paying that ultra high price tag. But, you know, just the fact that it actually comes with an S Pen, where tablets like the ever popular iPad and iPad Pro line don't. No, good on Samsung for including something in the box. Though I would like to see the more high-end model there if you were to purchase the Ultra, and probably the lower end model for the regular and the Plus. What else is in here? We have paperwork. Oh no, this is the power cord. Don't even need to open this. I have more than enough cords. But here you have a USB Type-C cord for, I guess they assume you have the power brick. But the fact that it's a USB-C power brick, not everyone has that. So yeah, they should have included the proper cord, brick. Then we have the paperwork and a SIM ejection tool, which is odd because this doesn't have a SIM card, but maybe for the, probably for the expandable storage slot. I guess that makes sense. And as I guess that's it for the box. Nothing of real interest there. Plain and boring, as most unboxings have become. Now the Tab S8 Ultra is really light. Again, surprisingly so for such a large device. Let's go around the perimeter of the device just to see what is there. At the bottom we have the connections where it connects to the keyboard. I have yet to open up. On the side we have 2 of the 4 speakers that the device does house. We have the USB-C slot right in the middle here. We have the power button, the volume rocker, and as I said before, the SD card slot. And if this was the 5G model, the SIM card would probably also go in there. On this side, we again have the other 2 of the 4 speakers that the device does house, and some, I guess, would be the antenna lines. And that's it for the perimeter of the device. Oh, let's take a quick look at the back. You have your camera lens here. This is where the pen itself does stick to recharge, because it is a Bluetooth device. So you stick it right at the back to charge it up and not in use. I guess these are more antenna lines along the sides here. And that's pretty much the device in a nutshell. Oh, look, it has turned on. I didn't even press anything. Oh, probably the pen. And here we have, you can see it right because the screen is on, the 2 front-facing cameras. If I remember correctly, it's a wide and a super wide. Both can shoot in 4K if you're into those type of specs. And yeah, that's pretty much the tablet. Let me set this thing up and then we'll go over the UI and some of the features of the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra. All right, let's get into the device. Quick cut. Sorry about that. Shook the screen a bit. Put Batman down. Oh, it's really odd. Sorry about that again. But the keyboard cover weighs more than the tablet itself. That is saying something. So let's just move all these papers out of the way. Not even any real paperwork in there. And let's just take a look at the parts of this. This is the back. Well, that's the space for the camera. That's the space for the pen. Here's the keyboard itself. It's actually really light. The keys feel good. The trackpad, though I don't have it on yet, has a real nice feel to the click when you push it down. I'm not mad at that. All of the usual suspects as far as buttons are here and accounted for. So yeah, but this one here, the DeX, there's a dedicated DeX button right on the keyboard, which will come in handy when you want to put the device into DeX mode. Now let's put the tablet on. As you can see at the back, the pen is there. This piece goes right on top. It is magnetized. So it should go on fairly easy once it's lined up properly. You know, I felt the click. All right, yeah. Those are some pretty good magnets. And there we go. Oh, no, when I put in the pen, it let me know how much power the pen had. 100%, all right. Then this just clicks in here. The magnets at the bottom of the tablet automatically hook up when the keyboard is close. Has a little kickstand at the back that you can angle, and there you have it. The full Galaxy Tab experience, at least physically. Now, as always, boom, you see their fingerprint, and it's prompting me to open DeX. Let's just go into DeX real quick so you guys can see how that looks. Start Samsung DeX. Now, this is where something like this really shines. Just this massive display and this keyboard attachment does really give you a Chromebook-like feel to your device. The mouse responds great. I can tap into my apps with a quick double tap. I can open multiple windows at once. Let's see settings. So and with those windows, I can move things around as I see fit. Boom. That's 2 windows. That's 3. And this is the amount you could do before with the tablet when you multitask. But in this DeX mode, like I said, it's more akin to a Windows PC or a Chromebook. So now we have 4 different tabs open, and you can just click on whichever one you want to work on, and it just works great. I mean, it's almost like a Chromebook or a PC. Some people would be able to use this tablet in place of their classic laptop. It's really, really, really well thought out, and Samsung deserves some high praise for sticking with DeX through all of these years, because we all know that the first iterations weren't received too well, but something like this with all this screen real estate can really make use of it. Here is the tablet in all of its glory, completely touch enabled. There goes the settings. Note, whichever side you put down these settings is the side it's gonna come down. So depending on if you're left-handed, right-handed, perhaps you're doing something with the stylus on the side, and you just gotta get into your options. Wherever you do it is where it's going to actually pull itself down. There aren't many apps here to choose from because I haven't actually added any apps to it. Just showing you guys that yes, it is a great little or a great large tablet, and you can use your mouse and keyboard to navigate the UI in both DeX mode and tablet mode. So I think it actually works out pretty well. Everything is fluid with the mouse. You can easily change tabs, no issue. You can type. Here she is. Love me some cars, love me some blondes. So Supercar Blondie is a no-brainer in my book. So overall, a really good device. Let me check Netflix real quick. The colors really pop with this tablet here. and the 4 speakers sound great. It's a really full sound. The viewing experience is so immersive in comparison to my other tablets. You really wouldn't think that a 14-inch display would be that much better than a 12-inch display, but between the increased size and the Super AMOLED display of the Tab S8 Ultra, not to mention the 120Hz refresh rate, this is a huge upgrade over my Tab S7 FE. With that said, my name is NG, the Neon X, and just really enjoying the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra and being excited for its potential. This is what I'm into.